Nigeria can cede power to South-East or South-South to stop agitation. Garba San is one of the leading governorship aspirants in Plateau State on the platform of the All Progressive Congress (APC). In this interview with Onoja Audu, he speaks about Nigeria at 61, the need for togetherness rather than agitation for separation, why he wants to be the next governor of Plateau State, among other issues. I was barely 2 years old when Nigeria got her independence as a country in 1960. The country actually started its political journey with me. I congratulate all Nigerians, particularly the people of Plateau State, for attaining the age of 61 years of our independence. Let me congratulate our leaders at the various level of government for steering the ship of leadership in Nigeria all these years in troubled waters. Despite the current challenges facing Nigeria as a nation, I don't agree with those who say there is nothing to celebrate in Nigeria as it turns 61. I don't also agree with those who said Nigeria is a failed state, as even from the word failed state, something that has failed ceases to exist. For the mere fact that there are challenges in an entity does not mean that it has failed or is to exist. Like in the lives of human beings, 61 years is not a small period, even as a country, individuals, organization, national, ethnic entity, you are bound to go through good times, ups and downs, and they are part of life. So I think there are lots to celebrate because some countries that are not as large as Nigeria have separated and gone their separate ways, but despite all odds, we have remained one. For that main fact, we are still together. It's a major reason to celebrate. We are not where we were 61 years ago. We have bad times at the same time. We have also gone through good times. Economic industrial development has shown that we are far ahead where we were in 1960. Even the unity of the country is far better than that what it was or it used to be until very recently when the voice of some separatist groups started rearing its ugly head. Let me recall that a few years after independence, we witnessed bloody change for government and we survived the Nigerian Civil War, and by 1970 every part of the country was singing One Nigeria again. General Gowon, who led the federal government then to prosecute the 3 years civil war, had a slogan, "Go on with One Nigeria," and the slogan is still going on till today. We shouldn't forget that it's not easy to cry for secession. When you watch carefully, you'll discover there no gain in it. The first section of this country that stated agitation for separation was the northern region. The north then was very bitter and felt marginalized and wanted to secede, and the slogan then was Araba. Incidentally, today's agitation is either from the South-South, the first entity that resisted separation because they saw the wisdom connecting the country together rather than allowing each region to go its separate ways. Surprisingly, it is the Southeast that is talking of separation now. This is not the first time they made an attempt to succeed with the Biafran project that failed, and we survived as one nation. On the part of the Yoruba nation, not too long ago, the Yoruba blog wanted to secede, especially after the annulment of the June 12, 1993 election debarked. The agitation for Oduduwa Republic erupted, but the project again failed as Nigeria said, "We must be our brother's keeper." To pacify the Southwest, Nigeria gave room to them to produce the 1999 presidency in the person of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. You will agree with me that in recent times, Obasanjo performed creditable well and his voice is still very loud and respected. It appears to me that it has become a mechanism or adage that to gain attention you have to cry for separation so that power can be given to you. If that is the strategy being adopted now to get to into power, the Southeast and South should be allowed to access this power if this is the mechanism to stop this conflict and unrest in the country. Let's zone power to the Southeast or South. There is more to gain in being together than being divided, as in unity. We stand divide we fall. Nigeria is one of the best countries that can stand tall in the committee of nations, and once we are able to have the right leadership, we can come we can come together to choose the right leadership. Nigeria will be a paradise on earth. God has blessed us. We have what it takes to have good lives, progress, to have industrial development. Let us concentrate on those things that are going to move the country forward. Let us be optimistic and not pessimistic. Well, I don't know what to say about this at all, but if you ask me, I think this man is really making sense. But the issue right now is this is what so many people are failing to understand. All the money all these old men have embezzled, who is going to tell them to return all the money back so that they can use the money to develop this country and make it a better place for everyone to stay? That way, so many Nigerians will not be suffering or be in the kind of agony or are right now. 2023 provides Nigeria another opportunity to elect leader as the national level, and most of the state of Nigeria are on my own part. I am interested in the number one seat of Plateau State. The reason being that I had the opportunity to watch Nigeria in the early stage of its independence. I went to primary, secondary, and university. In those old days, I also practiced law at the time Nigeria were celebrating the good of the moment. I watched when we were about to the richest nation in the world, the largest depositor in the International Monetary Fund, which eventually developed into a World Bank at the time of the oil boom. We said to the whole world that money wasn't our problem, but how to spend it was the problem. But suddenly things have taken a dramatic turn for bad, as our economic is now longer is no longer thriving. The peace we had to enjoy between the Christians and Muslims have eluded us. We went to university on scholarship. Today, the children of the poor hardly go to school as the government is not there to assist. We have said it all already. The government are not there to exist to assist the people. The poor people are suffering. Poor are becoming poorer while the rich are becoming richer. So what do you expect? Well, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.